In the last 15 years, the motorcycle industry changed so much that I cannot even believe what we have on the market today. Fair enough, you might say, but who is responsible for all of this? Who changed the motorcycle industry? In this video, I'll try to give you my honest answer, so if you have nothing to do, grab your favorite drink and stay with me. Welcome back. Before you start criticizing me, defending really badly your traction and cruise controls, let me tell you that I don't want to change your point of view or the way you understand motorcycle travelings. The idea of this video is to provide enough facts that eventually will help you to avoid some of the marketing traps. I will agree that modern technologies could be very useful sometimes, but I also think that some of the motorcycle companies have gone way too far. Let's now see the endless list of modern technologies, or as they call it, adventure features. The example that I'm going to use is going to be the new BMW R1300 GS, but it will be more or less the same with any brand with a few small exceptions. Let's see first the standard equipment. TFT display with BMW Motorrad connectivity, LED matrix headlight, Dynamic Traction Control DTS, BMW Motorrad Full Integral ABS Pro, 4 riding modes, Eco, Rain, Road and Enduro, Hill Start Control HSC, Dynamic Brake Control DBC, Dynamic Cruise Control DCC, Engine Drag Torque Control MSR, Tire Pressure Monitor TPM, Keyless Ride, Heated Grips, Smartphone Charging Compartment with USB charging socket, Hand protection with integral indicators lamps, DSC electronic suspension with load compensation and spring rate adjustment, adaptive vehicle height control, heated seat for rider and passenger, headlight pro, additional LED headlight, riding assistance, whatever this means, Forget Enduro wheels, central locking system. Let me now decode all of these features in a normal language. I have the list because there are just too many, I cannot remember it. I'll start with the TFT display with BMW Motorrad connectivity. This basically means that you will spend more time playing with menus than actually riding. The second, LED matrix headlights. You'll be unique and noticeable from a distance. Probably this is what it said. Then it's Dynamic Traction Control DTC. The bike will make decisions regarding the traction for you, and you will have more time to play with this TFT display. BMW Motorrad Full Integral ABS Pro. No need to think about brakes, ABS Pro will do it for you. 4 riding modes, Eco, Rain, Road and Enduro. Without them, you will stuck on the road and you cannot make even a kilometer of rides. Hill Start Control, HSC. But of course, it is so difficult to learn how to start on the hills. You have to press the brake, twist the throttle and release clutch at the same time. Of course, you need someone to assist you. The next one, Dynamic Brake Control, DBC. I don't know what exactly this means, but sounds very important. Okay, let's have it. Dynamic Cruise Control, DCC. How the hell I have done thousands of kilometers everywhere around the world without a cruise control? I really don't know. Then we have Engine Drag Torque Control, MSR. Yes, please, move away all the decisions that I have to take and let someone or some electronics to think about me. So I will have more time to enjoy the ride, yeah? Probably, yes. Tire Pressure Monitor, TPM. Forget about the old manometer. They will already check everything for you. Then it's a keyless ride. So sad. The key of freedom, as they say, is gone. Now you don't have the key anymore. No more freedom. Smartphone charging important with USB charging socket. Of course, with all of this Motorrad connectivity, all of these Bluetooth connections, you need to recharge your telephone more often. Better is to have this. Yeah, sure, absolutely. It's absolutely must. Hand protection with integrated indicators lamps. Sure, I cannot live without them. How I'm gonna ride the motorcycle without these things? DSA, electronic suspension with load compensation and spring rate adjustment. They just took away the pleasure that I've got to play with the clicks of my forks or my springs and personalized the motorcycle for me. They just took it from me, just like that. And then it's adaptive vehicle height control. No more custom seats or changing linkage or do something for your height. No more. BMW already know what to do for you. They already know everything. You don't need to think about it. Then headlight process. Excuse me? What exactly is this? Whatever. Additional LED headlight. More lights, please. More lights. Christmas is coming very soon. Riding assistant. I thought that I'm going to ride the motorcycle. Central locking system. What about power steerings and electric windows? I'm really sorry about the sarcasm, guys, but I just cannot resist. Let me ask you something. Do you really want to buy a motorcycle or space shuttle? I have the impression that in the new Tesla models, the list with the features will be shorter. Yeah, Pavlen, but this is the modern world. And don't forget, with all of these features, you'll have the top of the top. You'll have great adventures. Is that so? Do you know that the difference between standard and all of these features motorcycle is $10,000? Yeah, but this is the price of the quality. Quality, man. Did you lose your mind? $10,000 cost my Tenere 700. That's right, Pavlen, it costs $10,000, but it's a cheap Japanese model. You cannot compare it with European quality. Fair enough. Alright, let's now go back to the original question. Who changed the motorcycle industry? Who actually brought and integrated these so-called necessary adventure features? Or maybe the more precise question, who asked for it? Who paid for it? Who is the villain? Who do we need to blame? As far as I know, only the ABS is mandatory. Anything else is just optional, right? This is a good question. Now we can start thinking about it. Have you ever heard about the law of supply and demand? The law of supply and demand defines the relationship between the price of a given good or product and the willingness of people to either buy it or sell it. It sounds very complicated, but actually it is not. It is simple as a cake. Manufacturers, they give us what we need, what we ask for. It is our fault. We are all responsible for the madness that we can see today. Remember, there is no supply without demand. We asked for, they made it. Or they tried, we bought it. And we ask for more. The marketing industry knows how to touch us very deeply and play with our ambitions and desires. And they usually start with some very simple phrases. Let's set the pace together. Don't follow, lead the way. Together we can become more than we're individually. You can become the best version of yourself that you have ever been. You lead the way, no compromises, everything is tailored to your needs. After that, of course, they will invite some famous people or actors to visualize everything for you, to visualize your desires. And then bam, we're hooked, like a fish. And of course, the marketing understands this very well and use it all the time. YouTube and social media also play a huge role. Everyone is responsible. Everyone, include me and my channel, because I'm part of YouTube. That's right, I feel responsible. That's why I have the channel. At least to repay some of the dues that I've got to my responsibility. To teach you something, to show you first that it's not that difficult, it's not that hard. Everyone can do it. If I can do it, everyone can do it. To explain you or to show you that you don't need to buy the top model to have adventures. It is much better to spend the money for something else. And the standard version of your model is more than enough to travel the whole world. You don't need to pay the top of the top. Don't let yourself to be guided like a 5-year-old kid with all these features and options. Instead of that, spend the money traveling. And I can guarantee that this will give you much better emotions and experience than any extras or features that you can buy on the market today. Don't forget that the motorcycle is just a tool. The traveling is what really matters. It might be the best and the most expensive tool that you ever had. You might think that it's something else, but it does not change the fact that it is just a tool. It doesn't matter in what you believe. Here now, you can ask me why I still keep talking when it looks like no one even listening. People love their fancy stuff, that's why manufacturers do it. That's why they do all of this, because we ask for. People love it, they love these features and options and everything. Well, to reply to your question, I have to quote the greatest Bulgarian that we ever had. His name is Vasil Levski. This is actually his portrait. What he said is: "И стига ми тая награда, да каже нявга народа, умря сиромаха за свобода и правда." To translate it from Bulgarian, it will sound like it is enough reward to me one day people to say, "This poor guy died for justice and freedom." If you want to know more about the history of Vasil Levski, I will have a link in the description from Wikipedia so you can read about it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Press like or dislike, whatever it deserves. If you subscribe, even better. See you in the next one. Ciao.